Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So obviously not too long ago we went through all of the 15 new dragons that have been released with the new Android update. However, now on Mogba.me, so where we usually use our breeding calculator, they seem to have all of the elements and names updated. So I'm not sure if everything here is going to be 100%, but it also has the attack typing, the attack numbers, not typings, obviously. So, I thought we might as well go through these guys and at least take a look at what some of their elements are gonna be. So, the one that we thought was gonna be called the Magic Dragon is now the Zhuzang Dragon. And that's a void, water, and energy. I personally am not going to be interested in an epic with these types, but you know, he's still a pretty good looking guy overall. Then we have our epic snowman dragon with wind, water, and light. So this is kind of more of a sort of utility based dragon, and again he's just an epic, but I feel like he is going to be the tier 10 event reward for the Christmas event if there is one, but we will have to wait and see on that. Again, I always speculate. Then we have the rare skater dragon here that is a water, wind, and earth elemented dragon, and I believe that you can get the skater through the special clan event card packs. Same with a couple of the other ones as well. And then we have the Sage Dragon here, which is a Earth, Fire, and Void typed. But the thing with the Sage Dragon is that he is actually a log-in reward dragon, and I believe he's available after 2 years of playing Dragon Mania. He's at like 700 and something. So if anyone actually manages to get this guy, like, after the 2-year anniversary, I will be very surprised, but obviously this guy is not going to be a common dragon for a lot of people. Then with the Runestone Dragon, he is also a rare, but he is dual-typed with Earth and Fire. I'm disappointed. I love the look of this guy. I wish he was a legendary. I really do, but, you know, if he's a clan pack dragon, then that is pretty good as well, because then he won't be too hard to get. And then we have the Posh Dragon, which is the energy, metal, and void type dragon. And as far as I'm aware, he does look like he is going to be the New Year's celebration dragon. He was called that in the files that I got sent, and he's got all his, like, celebratory balloons and his bow tie and everything on. So, another dragon that I hope we can get at some point. He's basically the equivalent of the Horn Dragon from last year. And then we have another rare here, and it's the Orc Dragon. So this guy kept his name, and he is an Earth, Wind, and Fire elemented dragon. So pretty standard, you know, nothing too special about the elements. But I mean, I guess it is just another prairie or another tribal, you know. But you know, pretty cool design. So I can't really complain all too much. And then we have the Little Angel Dragon, which is the Light, Plant, and Earth elemental dragon. And if this is one of the Christmas event reward dragons, this is pretty good. Its attack is quite low, but, you know, the AoE from the Light and the Plant, that is pretty good. Not sure how the Earth would fit in as well with most teams, but, you know, it's an epic anyway, so most people would just go with legendaries regardless, but still a really cute dragon. And then we have an unusual Night Dragon, and he is a metal and energy elemented dragon. You know, I really do like this guy, and obviously with the new card packs, there's going to be a few rares, a few unusuals, not unusual, uncommon. Sorry, I get my words mixed up. Yes, you know what I'm trying to say. But this uncommon dragon is definitely going to be a nice guy to get pretty early on. And then the Hazmat, which is poison and shadow. I don't think they could have picked his elements any better, to be honest, because it's just, like, toxic. I actually really like this guy. His attack is pretty decent, especially for a rare as well. So I look forward to getting this guy as well. Then the Fluffy Dragon with the shadow, water, and wind elements. I believe this is the same as the Frostbite Dragon, and so probably has the same attack as well, but I'm not sure how he'd really fit in. Like, is it just, hey, if you prefer the look of the Fluffy, then use him instead of the Frostbite, or is there any benefit to choosing between the two? Who knows? But, you know, Frostbite has a very good typing, so does the Fluffy, so there you go. And then we have the Cinder Dragon, has changed his name a little bit, being a Fire, Void, and Shadow, which makes sense since he's kind of terrifying as hell, but very high attack stat. Like the Fluffy had 67 with his Shadow, and then you've got a 71 attack epic with Fire and Shadow. Obviously, I'd take out the Void if I could and replace it with something else. Just replace that with like Plant. There you go. Perfect thing right there. But, you know, pretty good looking dragon, and I'm sure a lot of people will be like wanting him with like the Hellhound. The Hellhound almost looks like his child, like a baby version of him. That's just me though. And then my favourite of all, the plant, energy, and fire elemented burger dragon. So the elements aren't too great. I mean, you've got so much AoE with infection and the energy and fire. Just you'll be like, if you had a level 70 or level 80 burger dragon, you'd just like see a bunch of teams get wiped in one shot by this smug looking guy. And he has a 69 attack stat. Haha, lol, XD. She said 69. But, you know, I like this guy. I I think his typing could be useful if you're very lazy. So I want this guy. I don't care about the others. I want him. And then the final Christmas themed dragon that we have is the present, and that is energy, earth, and light. So just an interesting combination overall. Another light epic. There are quite a few of those now, and the attack stat isn't too high, but you know, it has higher health than the burger anyway, but we'll see how this guy and the other two Christmas dragons get released at the end of the day. And then finally we have the little Cupcake dragon, which is a light, water, and fire elemented dragon. And like I said last time, I believe that the Cupcake is going to be in celebration of DML's 2-year anniversary, because we got the Bunt dragon last year, which was a cake, and now we have the Cupcake, which is obviously a cake. So it does make quite a lot of sense, but again, typing not too great, so, well, it's not stand out. I wouldn't personally use it on my team, but I guess if you just wanted, like, the Bunt Dragon, this guy, and, I don't know, another weird one like the Burger, then you would have a very delicious dragon team indeed. But, like I said, not 100% on whether these names plus the element typings are 100% confirmed. I believe that since it is Mogba.me and they get sent the files or they can find them, they probably are correct. But we will have to wait and see. And either way, you know, we probably get a good idea of what these elements are going to be. But Sage Dragon, I want him one day. We will get there at like 700 and whatever days it is that we have to log in for. That is going to be so troublesome for people that only just started playing recently. But anyway, guys, I think I'll leave it there for now. Let me know what you think of all these new dragons and any speculation about how they might be released. Hint, hint, with the little angel and stuff like that. But, you know, I love looking through these new guys, but more importantly, I can't wait to get all of them. And with the new update, is there more habitat space? Like, is there an increase to player level? I haven't read anything about it, because I get scared that if there's no increase to player level, how are we going to house all of these new guys? That kind of worries me a little bit. So let me know in the comments below. And anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I will see you then.